Myron Gaines has been an avid supporter of Chud the Builder. And due to that fact, he and academics got into a heated debate sometime last week. And Myron has been one to consistently and overtly just bash the black community. And in this situation, it's no different. He has been taking up for Chud the Builder and saying Chud the Builder was well within his rights to act and conduct himself the way he's been acting on these streams. And academics challenged everything that he threw at him about this Chud the Builder situation. So in this video, I'm going to show you how Myron's hypocrisy is being pushed back on top of him. And he's going to have to answer some questions, because the same thing that he's accusing black people of doing when it comes to Chud the Builder, he has been doing the same exact thing. So it's kind of funny that he's sitting here and critiquing and criticizing the black community about how they should respond to Chud the Builder and how they should respond to people who use certain slurs. And he's doing exactly what he says we shouldn't be doing. So let's check this video out, and I'm going to break it down. This video was brought to you by Coffee Unfiltered. Go check out our page, subscribe to it. I've subscribed to it. This video falls on the fair use only. So we're going to knock this out and see what's going on.
Would it
You
be fair to
saying
say
that you could brush it off is very different.
All right, let's go into a scenario. Okay, are black people adults and full-fledged members of society?
Absolutely.
So if they're adults and full-fledged members of society, right, that have autonomy, well, that also comes with responsibility. If you punch somebody for saying
All right, I want you to remember what he just said. Are black people adults and full-fledged members of society? Please remember that statement. That is the question he asked. Academics said yes. Keep following.
a word, just because you're a black, that actually looks bad on the black race. Because I'll tell you this, if I went to a Jewish neighborhood and started throwing Roman salutes and saying, fuck the Jews, I pretty much won't have to worry about anything. They're not going to come up and punch me because they're exercising self-restraint because they're adults. So your argument is basically, hey, bro, just don't say because they don't have self-control and they're going to punch you in the face. That's basically what you're trying to say.
Remember now, he said exercising self-restraint and control. Now, in this next clip, listen to what he says.
Haram this, haram that. You're a kafir that. Murtad, all these other bad shit that if they had told me this shit in person, I can punch them. Call me murtad to my face, I can knock you out. Extremely disrespectful shit. That they would never say.
Now, you heard it come out of his own mouth. You got it straight from the horse's mouth. He said if someone called him Haram or Musad or anything like that or of that nature, if they said it to his face, he would punch them in his face. That would be grounds for him to attack them. That's the same thing that he's saying that the black community does not need to do. And we need to stop acting like that over the N-word. But let's continue.
Say to me in person, ever. Because they know that it would be a warrant to knock them out right then and there. If you guys watch Chud the Builder and you start to get mad, you really need to reevaluate your life. You really need to reevaluate your life.
Somebody needs to sit Myron down and show him this stuff. And this is why I say it's hard. It is extremely hard to take content creators seriously. Because to me, I believe Myron does this intentionally for views and clicks. I do feel like part of him believes this, but what supersedes that is the fact of the matter is he knows by being a black person from the Sudan, he believes he can do this stuff, and it's going to generate the controversy he needs to, as you can see in the background, sell his book or to get people to continue to watch Fresh and Fit and to get the views up to monetize this stuff. Even though they have been demonetized on YouTube, they're on other platforms still making money like Rumble. So It's overtly hypocritical for him to sit here and say that the black community needs to reevaluate themselves if they get upset over a word. And he just sat there and said he is warranted to punch somebody in the face if they come to his face saying Islamic slurs to him.
Your priorities, controlling your anger, controlling your emotions, because that's something that can really bite you in the ass later. If you get that offended over words,
I just come to greet like from across the river.
bro, I don't know you, man.
And he said, if you get that offended over words, now watch what he does next.
I don't know you.
It's all good, bro. Just bounce.
I don't know you,
bro. Just bounce, bro.
I don't know you.
Bro. Just bounce.
I don't know you, bro, but come back over here. Come back over here.
Here goes the full-blown crash out.
Come back over here. Watching all these get so butthurt, right? Over a word.
So I guess he wasn't butthurt in that situation. And now he's going to go into full-blown crash out mode with some stranger on the street.
Goes to show the problems in the black community. And they prove all the fucking stereotypes right. You coming back? You come back? Come back. Come back right now. What's good? What's good?
Chill, bro. Chill.
Come through.
Yeah, because walking up on somebody yelling what's good is so civilized.
Myron, chill.
That's the problem with you blacks. You can't control yourselves, bro. You not control yourselves, bro. Oh, he's coming back? What's good? What's good? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Out. Come on, right now. Come over here. Come over here.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
See, I watch this shit. It's entertainment. It's funny. You want to know why? Because I'm not a orangutan or like y'all niggas. I will not fucking lose. These two pieces in Canada try to destroy us. Guess what?
What's interesting about this video, I've seen this video numerous times where he crashes out on one of the Fresh and Fit podcasts. And he's always talking about how men should be stoic and control their emotions and women are the emotional ones. But he has a total bitch fit on his stream for the world to see.
What fucking happens? We became even stronger from that shit. I'm like, I fucking say it. You hit me, I live through the battle, and I get stronger after the fact. Those two clowns tried to destroy us, and they fucking failed. I want your opponents to fear you. Have the fear of God. If I ever run into this motherfucker, he's gonna beat the shit out of me. That's what I want, because you have the fierce tenacity that no one can fucking. You niggas are like, when the monkeys, the Saiyans, see the fucking moon, y'all niggas can't control yourselves, bro. You understand? Stop being in this chat. Tell me some dumb shit about, I don't know where I stand. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can.
And see, this is the thing. This is why people are consistently calling him and Fresh out, because they're always telling people how they should act. This community needs to carry themselves this way. This community needs to carry themselves that way. And you go on your podcast and you go on your YouTube channel and your Rumble channel and you act in the complete opposite manner of what you're telling the people should do. And the crazy part about it is he's been known for having these meltdowns. He's had the meltdown with Abba and Preach. He's had the meltdown, over allegations. And I get it. Certain situations you are going to be emotional. But why is it okay for you to be emotional, but other people can't be emotional? That's the question. Why is it okay for him to be a certain way, but the rest of the world has to conduct themselves in a different manner? And that's the part that people are looking at him saying, yo, what are you doing?
Stop being a bitch. No emotional control, which unfortunately a lot of fucking black dudes don't have emotional control. Just keep it 1,000. I have my soul. I have my spine. I have my integrity. I got my 10 toes and my 2 feet, and I fucking stand where I'm gonna stand. And if I die there,
and and he really think he's going in and he's preaching something to the masses, and that makes him look manly and masculine, and he's having a total meltdown. That's what he's doing. He's having a meltdown. He is no different than some woman getting online crying about how men don't do this and how men are treating them. Like, dude, you're a grown man in your 30s, dude, and you're yelling and screaming on a microphone like a bratty child.
I'll die there with a smile on my face because I can look in the mirror and be happy with the man that I see. You see, muckers. You muckers weren't there when everyone in the mom came at us. You motherfuckers weren't there. This is 3 years later, believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations again. You fucking idiots.
Yeah, man, this guy is unhinged. And, you know, I like their channel because they do make some valid points when it comes to the dating scene and the men and woman dynamic. But this guy, when he goes off on these political, you know, tangents and gets into these situations where he's trying to defend, you know, racism and BS from people, it just makes him look bad. And he's quick to criticize the black community. But what he fails to realize, whether he wants to or not, he's part of the black community. And it's simple as that. Yes, we know you're from the Sudan, but here in America, you are part of the black community. And you're doing everything that you're criticizing the black community for doing, you're doing it. So what does that say about you? What does that say about your behavior? What does that say about your maturity and your mindset? At some point, he needs to grow up. And I feel at times that Myron has no problem with selling his soul for views. He says, you know, he's here to bring the speech of freedom of speech and he's going to fight that battle. But to be honest with you, I think he does all of this again for views. And this is why I say people like Chud the Builder, people like Sneeko, people like Myron, it is hard, I mean, extremely hard to take them serious when they're constantly fighting and arguing things that they know deep down inside is jacked up and wrong. But they're trying to convince us and the entire world that no, it's no big deal, or there's nothing wrong with it, or it's your fault because you reacted that way. And at the end of the day, dude, when you start doing that, that lets me know right then and there, I cannot take you serious because now I'm looking at you. You're trying to get views. You're trying to get clicks. You're trying to create sound bites. You're trying to go viral and you'll sell your soul and say the most outlandish, racist, hypocritical, contradictory thing under the sun just so it can flood the algorithm and it could go viral. And I think, unfortunately, Myron has mastered that because he's become very good at it. And I think that's a huge problem that we have when we're talking about a lot of these guys. People believe these guys deep down their hearts, there are certain ways, but I don't buy that. I think a lot of it is for the camera and it's to make money. Because at the end of the day, all this politics, men and women dynamics, racism, you know, everything, war, all of it goes back to one central fundamental thing, and that's money, currency. And on the internet, clout is currency. Views are currency. Subscribers are currency. And he's mastered the way to get under people's skin, because whether people want to accept it or not, just as much as you're liked, if you're hated just as much, is just as profitable, because people will tune in to not like you, to look for more reasons to not like you. And whether you're tuning in because you like them or you don't like them, they all equal out to one thing: views. Views. And then views are translated into money, revenue. So we have to stop getting tricked by these guys with these off the wall views and arguments and stances that they're taking. And we have to keep in the back of our mind when we are hearing them say these things, is this how they truly feel, or is this for the camera? All right. So if you like the video, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. The channel's at 1K subscribers. Let's keep building and get in the comments. I want to hear what y'all think about Myron and his hypocrisy. And I'm Ruck, and I'm out.